Fiber One, good morning to you. Morning, Spencer.
Hey, good morning.
Two great guests in studio now as we continue on and get ready to talk about a regional gathering of not only economic development councils across our 5-county area, but also businesses associated with that. It's Jennifer and Karin from the EDC. Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
And this is a big event. For many years, last couple years at least, it's been here at the Little Creek, but it's not necessarily always there, as there's 5 counties a part of this thing. So you try to spread the wealth around. This time we'll head down south, Thurston County way, and be at the Great Wolf.
I guess if you're being technical, Great Wolf is in Lewis County.
Is it?
Yeah,
it's
it
just
is
over.
Just over the border.
Grand Mound, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Well, good to note. Good to know. I'll make sure that marks Lewis County off the list then. So
We got to check them off all at once. When we get to Pacific County, that's going to be a little harder.
That'll be the challenge. Talk to me a little bit about the facilities at the Great Wolf. I know it's predominantly known as a fun family destination.
The water park.
Yeah.
That's
why
why
you're going to hold most of these?
That is, we're just renting out the water pool. Bring your little splashies and your floaties. We'll be good to go.
No, they have large meeting facilities?
Yeah, they're great rooms.
It's a huge event center that's attached to it. And then in front of that, it's all one big space, but they've got individual classrooms. They probably have 20 classrooms, and those can be connected, broken down into smaller ones, a little bit like the 3 upstairs ones at Little Creek. You can make them 3 classrooms in one big space.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It's got some maneuverability there.
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
It's a nice facility.
And a good thing, because people travel from far and wide to see this, and that's kind of what the deal is with this expo. People gather and they want to talk about all the great things happening and some ways they can work together on moving the ball forward a little bit on certain issues. So I know there are breakout sessions and there's great speakers that come, but the thrust of the information that's provided on these days, who's the main person you're reaching out for on this kind of stuff?
We're mainly reaching out really to businesses. Let's look at the different industries and let's look at how you're innovating within those. We hear quite often, how much the forest products industry is diminishing, and they really aren't diminishing. They are streamlining. They are adding computers. They are not having as many employees because it is automating, just like every other industry. Technology has really impacted every industry across the board, whether you're a small shopkeeper here or whether or not you're a big Fortune 500 business. You're definitely being impacted by the different innovations that are happening.
So on that thread then, who are the speakers that will talk to you and the businesses about the future? Well, you guys got some good folks lined up?
We do. The one thing that they started doing this year is they're doing kind of a brewers panel. So they're inviting different brewers from each of the county. It's really a way to it's something that most everybody does, that and oysters in all of our counties. So come and find out what's happening, what the different tastes are, what's being brewed in different places. Hopefully we'll be able to get some shellfish tastings as well, but just really kind of highlighting what it is that we do here, what it is that you can provide from each different county.
Wow.
Crafting has changed a lot.
Certainly has.
Yeah. Even those home brewers, from Mason County, we'll have Evan from Keyhole Valley.
Oh, yeah. He's been on. He's great.
Yeah. Great guy. Yeah. So that'll be fun to see what other counties,
What's crazy to see is when I'm driving on Capitol Boulevard near Tumwater, and just how that whole area up from the old brewery property, well, not the old brewery property, the most recent brewery, whatever, on the way to the valley, just that whole distillery hub center that's going to be just a big impact to that community there. I mean, the fact that they're building something like that it's pretty telling that this is an industry that's really taken hold. It's not just no longer is it just the InBevs or whatever, the Anheuser-Busch's. It's all these little folks that are working
There's
hard.
There's great science to it. I got to tour the Bent Vine Brewery up there some time ago. And, just all of the different steps that it takes and the passion that those guys have to put it all together and, make some great brew. It's fun.
Yeah.
Remember, we've talked about it, they've talked with us about how one little mistake, in the process can just ruin the whole batch. Yeah, it's very precise.
Well, and they're building experiences around it. I have a friend who joined a women's club. I can't even remember the name of it, but they go around to different breweries and they make their own.
Oh, cool.
And then they serve it at the bar for the next however long it lasts. And I just thought, wow.
What kind of club?
Cool. There you go. Can we get that number when we get off?
I'll find you the name.
Not lasting long.
No,
I mean, it's a process. She walked through it. It's an 8-hour day, but you start at the beginning and you move the batches through the different machines and really figure out how to make it.
Well, that too, and along with the shellfish industry, as we talk about how Washington, how 5-county centric that is, the brewing industry here in the state is so dependent too on collaboration with Eastern Washington. They've got whatever now, the world's most hops or whatever they use.
Right.
It's all comes out of Washington, and that helps to keep a lot of that. You're not necessarily, unless you're looking for some kind of crazy floral arrangement from California, it's all can be done here in Washington and keep all aspects of it really localized. From a small farm in Eastern Washington, send those hops over here to a small nano microbrewery here in Mason County. It's pretty fascinating.
Yeah. How we all work together.
Yeah. So the tickets are on sale. They're coming up on sale. What's the story on that?
The tickets are on sale. If you early register, it is $75. Businesses can do their own table. That seats 8. You even have the option to do a booth if you're a business here and you want to showcase to our surrounding 5 counties. You can put together your own booth, register for that, and showcase your product however you want to.
Those are filling up fast, too.
Is that also an idea then, too,
Those
if
are
you're
going
looking to
fast.
expand or just talk with other businesses?
Into different counties? It gives you the opportunity really to get your name out there.
That's cool.
To be able to, you have seats that come with that booth as well, so you'll be able to network with the different businesses in the different counties.
Well, bring your business cards.
Yeah, bring a stack of business cards, which you can get printed at the shopper.
And a nice firm handshake, and you'll be good to go all day. It'll be fun. All right. Well, good to know. And Jennifer, Karin, good to see you guys.